But anyways, James, I was at the office and like leaning up on the counter by Pam when they were lighting, and I was eating some of the little the candies from the little dispenser and talking to Jenna like I usually do. And she said, I got a funny story for you. I was just on the phone with James, and James was like, Jenna, what should I do next? I don't know what I should work on next. And Jenna said, and I said, James, you should do that movie Super. That's the best script you've ever written. It's my favorite. It's so good. Why don't you do that one? And James was like, well, but I don't know who could play the lead. And Jenna goes, what about Rainn Wilson? And James said, I love that idea. And literally, then I went over to my Dwight Schrute desk and checked my email, and James had sent me the script. And I printed it out. I think had some peon PA printed out for me and carried it to my trailer on a pillow. And I started reading the script that very afternoon, and I was about 27 pages into the script, and I called James, and I was like, I'm in. We have to make this movie. We have to do this.
Yeah, your actual words were, my hands are trembling, I can't stop shaking.
I really was. When I started reading this, I was like, I have to play this character, and it was just one of those. It was one of those things, and then we spent a long, hard, arduous process, trundling it around Hollywood, trying to scrape up a little money, and Ted Hope there came to the rescue. Hi, Ted. Ted is one of the weirdest. He's got one of the weirdest voices you'll ever hear. Just talk a little bit. Say like, how now, brown cow. Just say it.
Say what?
How now, brown cow.
How now, brown cow.
It's weird, right? Just to carry the baton now, so James and I are trundling around Hollywood trying to sell the script, and then you heard about it through Twitter.
Yeah. So late one night, I wasn't doing too much other than looking at the Twitter feed, and Rainn Wilson tweeted that he and James Gunn were about to go out with a effed up low rent Watchmen. I think that was the. I think it was March 22nd, but I can't be sure. And I had wanted to do a movie, in that vein. And I think it only took me about 3 months or so to convince you guys.
It did, yeah. Ted spent a lot of time, Ted was constantly emailing us and writing us how he wanted to be a part of the project, but Rainn and I didn't want to get attached to anybody. And finally, he was such a big pest that we just said, it's going to be less of a problem to have him around than constantly sending us emails.
Plus, I fell in love with that weird, gravelly voice. I spent the whole film shoot, you don't understand, trying to imitate Ted Hope, and I couldn't.
I was reading the Twitter, and it was good, and I called James, and I was like, we gotta read this movie.
Don't quit your day job.
I did the ice storm.
And then Miranda came into the picture and saved our asses, so thank you for that, Miranda.
But that was after Ellen.
Oh, okay.
Right?
You take it now. I'm going to shut up.
Well, no, we had, one of the amazing things about the script for me was, when Rainn got involved, I was so excited because he really was perfect for the movie. And we were like, we went down and we made lists of all the different actors. Who would we want to have play these roles more than any other? And at the very top of our list for Libby, Volpe, who also plays Volpe, the Crimson Bolt sidekick, was Ellen Page. And we're like, well, let's go ahead and give her the script. We're not going to be able to get Ellen Page. We're making this movie for nothing, which we did. All these people on this stage, and I think it's really important to note that all the other panels that are in here, I think every single one is almost a studio film or a movie with some large distributor. We're a movie where we did this movie for almost nothing. Everybody did it from their own passion, and everybody came in and did this movie for the lowest amount the Guild would possibly allow them to get paid. So we have these actors who are getting paid, who get paid millions of dollars for movies, who came into this movie because they're people that still care about making stuff that they really care about, and I think that needs to be applauded. But Ellen Page was at the very top of our list to play Libby, and Liv Tyler was our very top of our list to play Sarah. And we're like, there's no way we're going to get these two actresses because we're making this movie for such a low budget.
Literally, we had the conversation. We're like, We need a Liv Tyler type.
Yeah.
And we need an Ellen Page type. So how are we going to do this? And then it was at a certain point, we're like, let's just send them the fucking script and just see. And then I forget who came first. But
Ellen came first, but it was.
you
like,
guys speak? You guys talk?
No. We like it when you speak.
Why don't you guys talk a little bit?
We can talk mentally. We're communicating right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, first and foremost, that's so nice of James to say, but no, I'm really, really humbled and absolutely so excited to be involved with this film, and I mean that from